As we have seen in the last episode, Srimad Bhagavad Gita holds Guna, the inborn nature of a person, as the root cause of the never ending vicious desire action desire cycle. That Guna propels one to continuously act outside in search of pleasures and happiness by first creating a desire to act. Out of sheer curiosity to know more about it, Arjuna asks, what is that makes people continuously to act outside as though driven by force? Athakena prayuktoyam papam charati purusha. Chapter 3, Sloka 36. In reply to that, Lord Krishna, by reiterating as desire born out of guna, the inner aptitude in everyone as the cause of the vicious cycle of desire, action, desire. Kama esha krodha esha rajo guna samudbhava. Chapter 3, Sloka 37. The question is what prompts the guna to create desires? The answer in the Bhagavad Gita, while reiterating the role of guna, adds another dimension by saying that guna is a quality of the Prakriti, the primordial matter. All actions are being prompted by the guna, but the person out of ignorance wrongly thinks that he is the doer. Prakrite kriyamanani guni karmani sarvasha. Chapter 3, Sloka 27. In the modern language, this guna can be called as residue or leftovers of the past actions. In Sanskrit, it is known as vasanas. It is this Prakriti that is also said in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 9, as one under God's supervision, setting in motion the never ending cycle of creation, dissolution, recreation, etc., of the universe and its living being. सर्वभूतानि कौन्तेय प्रकृतिं यान्ति मामिकां. Sloka 7, chapter 9. प्रकृतिं स्वामवष्टभ्य विसृजामि पुनः पुनः. Chapter 9, Sloka 8. मयाध्यक्षेण प्रकृति सूयते सचराचरम्. Chapter 9, Sloka 10. It is this Prakriti that is also described in the Bhagavad Gita as Maya, as having three qualities and very difficult to comprehend. Devi Esha Gunamayi Mama Maya Duratyaya. Chapter 7, Sloka 14. In Vedanta, Prakriti or Maya is considered as Anadi, that is, one without a beginning and impossible to comprehend with the mind, intellect, etc. Anadi, Avidya, Anirvachaniya, Karano, Upadi, Uchyate. This beginningless, undescribable Prakriti is considered as the Upadi Karanam, that is the material cause of the universe. Naturally, there is nothing in the whole universe that is free of the guna born of Prakriti. न तदस्ति पृथिव्यां वा दिवि देवेषु वा पुनः. Chapters 18, Sloka 40. Lord Krishna gave a detailed explanation about guna, its nature, how it impacts the mental traits, values, food habits, work ethics, ways of worship, life goals, etc. of person having it. Thus, based on the guna, the human beings are classified into Deva, that is Sura or Asura, demoniac. It is one of the most interesting classification of human beings. While people from Sura group mostly follow rules, regulations, the Asura group are found to be the other way around. Bhagavad Gita calls it as one leading the path of liberation and the other to the bondage. Devi sampadvimokshaya nibandhaya asuri mata. Gita chapter 16 sloka 5. That also answered for the diversity, variety, etc. in all aspects of life found on this universe. Generally, the understanding is that Deva refers only to the demigod, but by telling Arjuna that he need not grieve as he was born of Deva characteristics, Lord Krishna clarifies that Deva also refers to the people belonging to Deva group living on this earth. Ma shucha sampadam devi abhijatosi pandava. Chapter 16, sloka 5. Srimad Bhagavad Gita classifies guna into three types based on quality: the sattva, rajas, and the tamas. These qualities have its own unique peculiarities that affects the inner and outer personality of a person. In another philosophy, perhaps for the sake of easy understanding, the sattva, rajas, and tamas guna generally are equated with the white, red, and black respectively. The Prakriti and its qualities guna cannot be seen, but it is possible to physically verify or observe most of its external manifestation in many aspects of a person's personality. This is especially true in areas like mental traits, value system, food habits, work ethics, sensitivity to the surroundings, ways of worship, life goals, etc. In general, it is said that while the Sattva Guna is aspiring for elevation of thoughts, the Raja Guna prompts for the worldly ambitions and the Tamas Guna for subhuman life. In short, it is purely gunas and its manifestation of action outside that decides the quality of the person and not certainly his birth or antecedents. These three gunas can never be seen in isolation, but only in combination. That combination can also be with a different permutation and combination, with one guna having ascendancy over the other two. Though no clear numbers or figures are given to identify it, it is understood that combined strength of one guna must be more than that of the other two. Thus, if one person with 98 percentage of sattva guna and 1 percentage each of rajas and tamas, it means the sattva guna predominate over the other two gunas in that person. Such a person is placed into Deva or Sura group. Similarly, a person with a more Rajas guna having ascendancy over Tamas and Sattva is placed into Asura group or Demoniac group. Needless to say, this permutation also has scope for thousands of variation within each of the three groups, with a difference in ascendancy varying from maybe 51 percentage to 98 percentage of one particular guna and the other two gunas making up the remaining part. But the person with more of tamas guna than rajas and sattva is outside the purview of both these groups without any specific name given, maybe because he still has to go a long way to qualify for anything above where he belongs now. Starting from Sloka 1 of chapter 16, Srimad Bhagavad Gita lists out over 20 wonderful positive qualities, both mental and physical. These qualities mostly can be verifiable when it manifests as physical acts. अभयं सत्त्वसंशुद्धिर्ज्ञानयोगव्यवस्थिति दानं धमश्च यज्ञश्च स्वाध्यायस्तप आर्जवम् अहिंसा सत्यमक्रोधास्त्यागाः शान्तिरपैशुनम् दया भूतेषलो लुप्तं मार्दवं व्रीरचापलम् तेजक्षमा धृतिः शौच अद्रोहो नातिमानिता भवन्ति सम्पदं देवी अभिजातस्य भारत. A glance at the checklist is enough to know the elevated status of a person belonging to Deva group. A person of this group generally will have his mind set on the highest life goals. It also underlines how rare these qualities have become nowadays.